welcome back to the vlog. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Carlo, show mummy how you run and jump in. Before we start this week's episode, we just wanted to say thank you so much for watching all the episodes so far of Brooke Abroad. Brooke Abroad. No, but really, this was something that, I don't know, people ask me about our life all the time. There's only so much you can share on Instagram and in one photo or one reel. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to start a YouTube channel and show you our life, show you what we get up to day to day, why we moved here and why we love it. It was also to show my parents because they're not on social media, but I can send them a link to a YouTube.
Yeah, and wait, can I just add one thing? We're also going to act like we've got like 1 million followers, even though we've got like 300.
At the time of filming, we have 255 followers, which is really exciting.
Subscribers, yeah?
Oh, sorry,
How many you got?
subscribers.
255?
255.
Bro, the next milestone's 1,000. Nice
Yeah.
Yeah, mean. 255, honestly.
Yeah.
Bro, like and subscribe. You might get one more after this video. Boom.
Care about our lives. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Boom.
Anyway,
there you go. Nice work.
So
Done.
we just want to say thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And look where we are right now. Just
Thanks, guys.
like living our wonderful little Saturday afternoon.
Can't complain.
Can't complain. Life's good.
Alright, Brooke's making me film this and go over here for some reason. She's trying to create a visual impact.
This is the behind the scenes.
This is behind the scenes.
To get one
You know,
photo
watch it. See, most people don't want to say this stuff, but look, this is what it's like. She's like, do this for the shot, and then I'm doing it, and then you guys see it as a thing, and then think it was a thing, but the whole time I'm thinking it was that annoying thing I did. You know what I mean?
I just want one photo of our family on the beach.
Oh, sorry.
With the sunset.
Oh, I thought it was a video.
You're videoing what it takes to get one photo.
All right, like and subscribe. This is the
fruit boat that comes and drops off fruit on the beach. Obviously, you have to pay for it. It's not free fruit. But isn't that a good idea? Because when you're like sitting at the beach, what's nicer than some nice fresh fruit? So cool. This is just Dida purposely trying to beat all the grandchildren to teach them the real lessons of life. Oh my God, it's the greatest week ever. Firstly, because Dom and I just did a kid-free food shop, and then we sat in the car and ate chocolate. I ate a whole block of chocolate. I got another one in the door. So that was awesome. He's just gone into another shop now to get some other food. And my best friends from Perth are coming! Oh my God, I'm so excited. So they've officially touched down in Croatia, and I'm gonna see them in Split this Saturday night, and I'm so excited. I'm feeling, I don't know, it's a weird thing. We've been gone for so long now that like, where is home? But I do miss my friends. I love our life here. It's so nice to spend time with family, but I really, really miss my friends from home. And just knowing that I have 2 friends from home coming on Saturday is just making me so excited. So, good week ahead. Something happened this morning and I'm not sure if it's real or not. And if it is real, it's like literally my #1 bucket list item getting ticked off. It's Monday morning and I woke up early this morning, 5 a.m, did my workout, did my DMs, and in my DMs was a message from a producer, a TV producer, about an opportunity and would I be interested? And it was in my requests folder. So again, make sure you always check your requests folder. And I sent it to Dom and I was like, do you think this is legit? And then I replied and she replied straight away. Long story short, we have a meeting today at 5:30 about it. But like, it's literally the coolest opportunity in the world. And I'm not sure if it's real. And if it is real, I mean, all my other really cool opportunities, actually, basically all of them have slid into my DMs on Instagram. So there's proof that building an audience on Instagram literally unlocks everything you want to do in life. If it's real. If it's not real, then I take all of this back. I shall report back later today. Gotta share this beautiful day. It's hot every day. but it's absolutely magic. And I still look at this view every day and think, I cannot believe we live here. Actually on TV in Perth for it ended up being about 2 years. So let me tell you about that. So I'd started my business. I had a bit of, I guess, reputation in Perth at the time, a good one, a business one. And like my dream was to be on live TV. Actually, my dream was to be on Home and Away. Now that we've moved to Croatia, I see that dream fading away into the distance. But that's okay because this opportunity would be even cooler. Anyway, there was a segment on the Channel 9 4 p.m. news in Perth called The Pulse. And I didn't really know about it. And then I found out about it. And then most of the people that I knew who were on it were all going on it through a PR agency in Perth, or like a media agency in Perth. So I contacted them and he said, the main guy that owned it said like, how would you feel about doing the news? And I was like, get me on it today. And so I signed up with them and I started doing a segment on the news. And there was a roster. So they had all of the guests and you were rostered on what it was. It was 2 guests every day on the news, were given 3 topics that were on the news that day, and you would just talk about it, give your opinion on it. So it wasn't specific to social media, and if it ever was, that was purely by coincidence. But I tell you what, it's the most terrifying thing I think I've ever done in my life, other than when you climb down a building. That was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. Like on a rope backwards, scariest thing I've ever done in my life. And then second scariest thing I've ever done in my life is live TV on the news, because there was a roster. And you on the roster, because of all the different guests, and everyone obviously wants their like, it's not even 5 minutes, like 3 minutes of fame. I think you would get on the roster about once a month, but there were lots of cancellations. So if you were on the cancellation list, the producers would email you that day and say, we've got a slot today, who's free? And if you were the first person to reply to the cancellation list, you got the spot. And this was before I had Carlo. So I did it in the lead up to literally giving birth, and I'll tell you why I stopped and I didn't go back, and it's unfortunately not a very nice reason. Nothing to do with Channel 9, something else. And because I didn't have Carlo and I literally like lived on my laptop and worked 24/7 at this stage of my business, I was always on my laptop. So I was generally the first to reply to the producers. And then because the producers knew that they could rely on me, like I was always on time, I always replied. And I think that's got a lot to do with it as well. Then they would just start reaching out directly and saying, do you want to do it? We got a cancellation, because they knew I would say yes. So because of this, I ended up getting on it pretty much once a week. And it was a really good lesson in building up your confidence on camera, because I tell you what, I don't know what would match that kind of fear, because I would go into the Channel 9 studio in Perth to film live. Sometimes actually we would do things outside, but most of the time it was in the studio. Sorry to interrupt that, but we just got a call about our citizenship from the police station and I couldn't really understand, but they said you need to come into the police station today or tomorrow. So hopefully it's promising. Anyway, back to my TV moment of fame. So you're not in the room with like the journalist, the newsreader. They take you into this side room and it's a little tiny box with low ceilings. There's no natural light. It's black the entire way around. There's 2 stools in the middle. There's like the deck with all the buttons and stuff behind you. And there's just bright lights, like right on your face. And then there's 3 screens in front of you. I think there's about a 5-second delay, even though it's live TV. There's nothing on the screens. So you're literally sitting on a stool in a dark room. You've got an earpiece in your ear, which is how the producer counts down when you're going on live TV. So you hear like 30 seconds, 10 seconds, and your heart's like boom, 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 boom. And then you've got your little mic here. And then all of a sudden it comes up on the TV in front of you and it's like, and today we've got social media expert Brooke Abroad and other guest on the Pulse. Brooke, how are you today?
The ban on single-use plastic bags has been enforced for a year, but new research casts doubt on whether the ban is doing more harm than good. Let's take this to the Pulse now. Social media expert Brooke Abroad and business coach Brooke Arnott join me. Hello to you both.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Timo. Brooke to you first, Brooke V, I should say. In the car.
And your heart's like boom, 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 boom. Because your mic is here. The first time I did it, my heart was beating so loud that I swore you could hear it through my mic. You couldn't, but that's how it felt. And because I thought you could, it was making me more nervous and it was just the worst thing ever. But I did a really good job. The more you did it, the more you got to know the newsreaders, who are lovely, and the more you got to know all the team and the producers and the staff there, and you just become more comfortable. And then you're like skipping into the most intimidating environment ever, being like, when can I do it next? So it was a really cool opportunity. And I think that that's what elevated my confidence to the level that it is now, either on camera or on a stage, because honestly, nothing's scarier than that. I would rather speak on a stage in front of 1,000 people, 5,000 people, 10,000 people. In my opinion, that is less scary than doing a newsroom interview. That was really cool. I'm so grateful for that time, because I couldn't have done it as often as I could once I had Carlo, because I would have needed someone to watch him. And I did what I could at the time. So people ask me all the time, like, do you need a PR agent? Now, most of my PR, I got myself from either people reaching out to me on Instagram in DMs. That's why building your brand on Instagram is still so important. And it's an easy way for people to contact you, right? They don't have to be like, oh, how can I get in touch with this person? Do you have her mobile number? Do you have her email address? No, you can literally just slide into anyone's DMs at any time. Amazing. Or I reached out to them and I pitched, and pitching is actually so much easier than it sounds. It's harder to find the contacts, but because most of them have social media, you can find them on social media, DM them, ask for their email address, and then pitch them. Or something else that I've also done in the past that has worked, I just guess. So if I know their name and I know the company, I guess what the email address could be based on their name and at whatever the company is.com. And a lot of the time that actually works too. But I did want to say, there is a girl in Perth, a woman, biz babe, biz boss, called Heidi Anderson. And if you're wanting to do your own PR, I do recommend you contact her. So I'll leave her Instagram handle here. So Heidi was actually a morning radio host in Sydney for a long time. She's got a book as well, and it's got her whole story, so you can read that. And then she decided, well, I'm going to teach people how to do their own PR, because PR agencies can charge enormous amounts. Some are really fantastic and of course absolutely worth it, but others are questionable. So Heidi said, well, stuff it. I'm going to just teach people how to do it themselves. And she's getting really, really good results, like national, international media for the clients that she's working with. So if you want to learn how to do it yourself, definitely reach out to her. And I know her, and she's a really lovely human as well. She's fun. She's a good time. The reason I stopped doing live TV is I was still doing it when I was pregnant, and this was around COVID, right? And the COVID vaccine was just being announced. It wasn't a thing yet. And I was quite heavily pregnant. I think I was about 6 or 7 months pregnant at the time. And I got asked as one of my questions for the day, like, would I take the vaccine pregnant? And it had not come out yet that it was safe for pregnant women to take. And so I said no. I got an absolute tirade of abuse on my social media, like some really disgusting things as well about what people would do if they saw me in the street and what they would do to my baby. And it scared me quite a bit. I mean, when you're pregnant, you're scared of everything, really. As exciting as it is still really scary. And everyone's telling you how much your life's going to change and like all the things you won't be able to do. So then someone comes along and says that they're going to like unalive your child. And that's terrifying. And so for me, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's just not worth it to me. Because also you're on TV for literally a couple of minutes, and my name is not easy to spell for people who aren't Croatian. And my name would come up on the screen on the news literally for a second. So the fact that someone, or not someone, multiple people, took the opportunity to, I don't even know how they got it on there for long enough to get my name, to then find me on social media, to start sending me this kind of abuse. It made me feel really like uneasy. So I didn't go back. And that was the end of my TV journey. But maybe this is the start of something new. You have to wait and see. Just about to email my beta waitlisters and tell them we've got the name and the logo for the academy. Although just as I went to send it, I was like, actually, I think I want to change it. So now I've just asked my assistant to do 2 more options and then send it to me. I said I got a call from the police station about our citizenship. I didn't really understand her, but I heard the word citizenship and you need to go in done us like today. And Dom just went in then, and apparently she was like, are you happy? Your citizenship's done. But Dom's like, I'm not sure if I understood her correctly. Guys, oh my God. We might be Croatian citizens. Oh my God. I don't know. Watch this space. There's lots of watching spaces today. Lots of stuff is happening today. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh God, if this journey is done. Okay, watch this space. So a couple of episodes I was telling you about how I was considering switching to an all-in-one platform. And if you're someone that sent me feedback on the platform you use and love and why, thank you so much. So we've made some decisions and I am going to be doing some platform switching. So to be completely honest with you, I'm a little overwhelmed with it all, but I'm not actually doing it. My assistant is doing the implementation of it all. And basically, I did a really big audit of all the platforms I was paying for. Like not audit, I already know, but she's an expert in all of this thing. So she went through everything I was paying for and all the different platforms and was like, we could combine this with this and you're kind of doubling up on this. And if you did this, it would be cheaper and just reducing those platform costs overall. Remember, reduce overheads. Fastest way to make money in business. It is legit. We're Croatian citizens. Dom just called me and was like, hang on, I don't have a bra on. Dom just called me and was like, babe, it's it. I'm going to pay for it now. We're done. Oh, like what's the timing? We literally just paid for our residency permit and now we've got our citizenship. Oh my God, we've got our citizenship. Guys, this has been such a long process. Oh my God, I want to cry. Oh my gosh. How cool. So it's been, like 2 years since we first applied. I don't recommend applying. We've said before in videos, don't apply in Croatia. Like we've had lawyers and so much paperwork and so much back and forth and so much waiting at the police station. But we did it. We've got it. This is just the best news ever. I'm having the best day of my life. Now we can buy a car here. We can buy land here. We can build a house here. We can like really live here. Even though we had decided to really live here, now it feels like official. I feel like the country will let us live here forever. Because even when you're on a residency permit, there's still that feeling of like, there's like a countdown timer to when the permit ends and then you got to apply again. And what if they randomly say no? And like you've set up your whole life here and then you get kicked out of the country. Like there is always that kind of thought in the back of your mind, but now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Sorry if your volume's up high. I know that was really high pitched. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm celebrating our citizenship with this delicious Croatian lunch delicacy, local cucumber, kupus, and eggs from our chickens. What is that?
Danas, ja sam Hrvat. Dude, no, it's not the package. Today, we are Croatian citizens. Yes! I've never been so happy before. Hello, yes, today we finally got citizenship. Boom. You know what? Easy. It only took 2 years. Walk on the park, happy days. This is my official result. I don't know what it says. It says, you know, Dominic and Carlo, you've got to get yours, has been approved now our Croatian citizens. We can put Australian birth certificate or New Zealand into the book of births in Croatia, and then we'll get a Croatian birth certificate that just says Aussie stuff. Oh, New Zealand, I'm born New Zealand. You also say born Aussie, but it's the Croatian birth certificate, and then with that birth certificate we can get whatever passport, everything. But now we're done with Croatian.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Boom! Yes!
Yay! We can buy life now.
So I went back to the police station today for the 9th time in the last 2 weeks, which is fun. And she's like, dear Jenna, hear this decision. Dominic Jordi Vilinovic of Father Mark Anthony is admitted to the Croatian citizenship. Gender male, 5th of the 9th, 88. New Zealand citizen, him and his minor, Carlo Ante Vilinovic.
Him and his mini,
4th
that's
of the
cute.
6th, Serbiaco. Explanation. In the procedure conducted, it was determined that the prerequisites for acquiring Croatian citizenship was decided as the outcome.
Yay!
Translates a bit weird, but the outcome is we're Croatian citizens. Brooke technically isn't until you get your bit of paper and sign it. It's actually just me and Carla at the moment. She's still floating. You know that movie Terminal? She's actually just going to wait at the airport. What's that guy's name? Tom Hanks.
Oh, Tom Hanks is doing it.
Tom Hansen.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to get some rakija. A whole bottle. I'm going to bring it back.
You have to celebrate becoming real Croatians in the only way you truly can, which is
Lamb.
with a lamb.
Lamb and a rakija.
Lamb and a rakija.
Danas ja sam Hrvat.
Oh,
Today I'm a Croat.
Dom's 2 beers and 1 citizenship in, so his Croatian has gotten a lot better than it was earlier this morning. I really want to have a drink to celebrate, but I've got a really important meeting at 5:30, which I'm still not sure if is legit, but it's the thing that I told you about. I don't know if it's legit, and I've got a meeting about it in an hour and a half, so we'll know very soon if it's legit. You can't say what it is. She specifically said I can't post about it, but I can leave you all guessing and wondering. Getting some nice rosemary on the lamb. Valinovich olive oil.
Yep.
How fun is it going to be doing olive pressing, being able to show people olive pressing this year? So I just had the call about the thing that I wasn't sure if it was legit or not, and it's full legit. I can't really tell you anymore, which is weird, but I've got another meeting in 2 days. It's for a TV show. It's for one you'll know, but it's like a backup situation. That's really all I can say right now. Oh my God. Okay. This is crazy. Okay, my celebratory lamb had to get delivered, and I'm watching Ginny and Georgia because Carlo had to go to bed. So celebratory citizenship lamb for 1. Yes. Happy Tuesday. Just dropped Carlo at kindy. I still can't quite believe yesterday happened. I can't believe just out of nowhere we got our citizenship. Like, no communication with our lawyer, just a random call from the police station on a random Monday afternoon saying, "Are you happy? It's ready." Like, huh? We worked it out last night. It's been 1 year and 10 months since we first applied. But all that, and just get a random call. Anyway, and then the meeting that I had about the thing, the way that it works is it's a reality show. There's already people booked, but I would be like a reserve. So if someone cancels or something happens, they had like a last minute emergency or they missed their flight or something, then it would be me. So that's why it's kind of like, might happen, might not happen. I don't know at what point I will be able to tell you what it is. Obviously, if I'm going, you'll probably be able to hear me screaming from Croatia, no matter where you are in the world. But I will only know with like a day's notice. So that's pretty cool. My hair is not behaving today. Anyway, I've got a one-on-one client this morning, and she has had some pretty cool, epic stuff happening in her business. She's had a huge launch, which I'm really excited to find out how it has ended up going. Because last time I spoke to her, she'd made like 60 grand in a couple of days. So I'd like to see where it's at now. Then I actually have to go to the police station at 1 o'clock to sign for my citizenship paperwork. And then we were meant to be going to Bosnia today to meet up with Dom's sister and her husband, their cousins. But because I have to go to the police station, the timing is just not going to work out. We're not going to get to Bosnia till late. Bosnia is literally one of the most hidden gems in Europe. And I highly recommend Bosnia and Herzegovina. I highly recommend you go. It has just incredible restaurants, beautiful waterfalls, so much you can see and do. Mostar is like being on another planet. It's really cheap because it's not in the EU. They're not on the euro yet. So they're still on their own currency, Bosnian mark. So it's really, really cheap in comparison to Europe. And it's just awesome. The border's like 45 minutes from here. So you just drive through the border, you drive through customs, and it's just really fun and really cool. But we can't take our car, obviously, because our car's kind of like a ride-off on wheels. So we can't take our car over the border, so we'd have to hire a car, and it's just not going to work out for the timing and everything. And because it's also peak summer season, it's like 200 euros to hire a car for a day, which is just absurd. So I don't know what we'll do this afternoon instead, but I'll let you know. So, despite all of that, how did the launch go? And look at everything you can still do. do. So in terms of the socials, has she prepped and scheduled anything? What's your biggest worry? How many people did you start the convo with? And they're the easy money, right? Because you don't have to do that back and forward. Yes. But they are consuming the content. I mean, you reached your target, you went over your target, which is amazing, given everything going on in your personal life. You need to go and like do something for you and celebrate too. When you're a high achiever, you get so used to being like, okay, what's next, what's next, what's next? But what you're doing is actually really cool. And it's not until those moments where you stop and do something for yourself that you're like, I did the thing. In terms of switching the strategy, there's a couple of ways that we can approach it, depending on like where you're at, how you feel about it all. We want to finish this chapter before we move on to the next chapter. So I already had like a little wait list, and then I did a post saying like, I'm planning to put it online. I'm not sure if it will work, but because I'm not sure if it will work, I'm going to do a beta test first. If you would like to be part of the beta test, comment beta on this post and I'll add you to the list. Because I also wanted to see, like, if I'm going to put the effort into this, is there a market there for it? I thought it would be as easy as just putting it into an online course. But then when I went to record everything, I was like, this is not going to work as an online offer. I'm going to have to build it out differently. If I'm going to do this YouTube channel, I may as well record the process of creating the new brand, building it all out. And I had quite a few people say to me when I was announcing that I was going to be creating the YouTube channel saying, can you just take the audio and turn it into a podcast? And I was like, well, it's not going to work like that. It's not designed as a podcast. It's designed to show you things. Had a really good session with my coaching client today. She's doing so many things. It's actually really cool to see. So she's doing in-person VIP days. She wants to start a YouTube channel, which is awesome. We're turning her live coaching program into an evergreen program. We're going to pull it apart and rebundle it so that it can sell in the background so that she can work on creating a higher level program that she's way more excited about. And she just had a 71K launch. The goal was 70K. She made 71,000 in 5 days. And I think she'll get a couple of more people in. I think it's going to end up being a bit closer to 80. So that is so awesome. I'm so proud of her. Now I'm in Makarska because I have to go to the police station to sign the paperwork for my citizenship. So yesterday, Don went by himself because, well, firstly, they said they needed my husband to come in, not me. They called me but said your husband needs to come in. And Carlos, well, obviously he couldn't do mine. So now I'm going to do mine. And I mean, I really hope it's a simple, fast and easy process. We will see.
2 hours later.
I would love to say that I went in there and it was just go into the office, sign the form and it'll be done, as my husband said, because he had paid for everything yesterday and that is what they told him. So I went into the office and the lady said, no, you go outside, you wait. There's like 50 people there. So I go outside and I wait. Anyway, eventually someone comes to get me and she says, your husband hasn't paid. And I said, no, he has paid. But of course, there's no like receipt or proof of payment or anything to show that I had paid. So it's literally just my word against her word. And I don't understand most of the things she's saying other than you haven't paid. So she tells me to go back outside and wait. So I go back outside and wait. And then she comes with a bill and says I have to go to this other building across town to go and pay. I can't argue with her. I've got nothing to say I have paid. Call Dom and he says, oh, I thought I paid for all of us, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I just paid for me and Carlo. So then I go to the other building, line up there, eventually get to someone, pay. He needs my OIB. Don't have my OIB yet because our OIB is a number that comes with having a residency permit, which we haven't had for ages because of all the issues with that. Paperwork for that went through on Friday, but we have no like card yet. We have nothing yet. So I called Dom. He had this issue yesterday. He gets the number, sends me the number. So I pay, go back in there, have to keep waiting, finally get seen. She goes, gets my file, opens my file, and there is the receipt to prove that Dom did in fact pay yesterday. So she awkwardly was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I sign all the stuff for my citizenship, which should be a big exciting moment, and then just says, oh, well, you paid twice, go back to the building, ask for a refund. As if a government building is just going to issue me an on-the-spot refund. As if she doesn't know that. I had to have a residency permit while I was waiting for citizenship. That came in on Friday, so we paid for it all on Friday. 2 days later, our citizenship comes through, which is great, and I'm not complaining, but now I've paid for that twice because they can't refund me, and now they're saying, go back to the police station tomorrow. If I had not spent 5 years waiting for a house in Australia while my interest rate tripled, paying for gas, paying for electricity, paying for water, paying for council rates, and no one could do anything about it the whole time, because apparently when you sign a contract and you're a little guy, it doesn't matter, but a big company can just break a contract 1,000 times and it doesn't matter. I'm so infuriated by these big corporations that think they can just charge you twice. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't. I mean, it just isn't. So Dom ended up coming in, and he said, "Oh, don't worry about it. Whatever. Just we paid double." No, I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of just dishing out cash and people just being like, "Oh, whatever." No, if I owed someone money, that just wouldn't work that way. I'm so sick of the system. Okay. Glad I got that out. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yay, I'm a Croatian citizen now. Nice visit after my workout this morning while I'm doing my work. A nice cat butt in the face. Nice. Hi, baby girl. Oh, what a beautiful morning. What? Carlo got 10 euros. Mummy did a workout, did some work before he woke up. Now he's very patiently waiting for his cousins to wake up, which is like pulling hairs every second, isn't it? What's one thing you love about Croatia?
Nothing.
Cool. Glad we moved here. Glad we shifted our whole life to give you a better life.
Because we're going on a boat.
Because we go on a boat.
With a slide on it.
With a slide on it. Oh, super yacht.
Yeah.
Okay. This morning I've come to the hotel. It's a big day. I'm starting the platform changeover, and my assistant was so good. She wrote me a really good list of what I had to do, and I was like, it's a no from me. It's a no from me. So I said, can we just get on a call and do it together, because I feel like otherwise I'm gonna like delete all my apps, lose all of my software, lose all my work. So that's what we're doing today. Phase 1 of the transfer done. Wasn't scary as I thought. Touch wood, I haven't deleted all my data yet. This is probably awful lighting. Worst lighting. Never film in the middle of the day. Do you know why? Because the sun is right above your head and it puts shadows all over your face. There's like no good spot to film in the middle of the day. That's my tip to you. The platform I'm going with is Stan. So check it out. It's what I'll be moving my business onto for a variety of reasons. And we're going to begin that now. Well, now we've decided on it, and now my assistant is going to go away and start building it out. We are getting ready for the very important interview, and I need to look a certain way for this very important interview, for the thing that I can't talk to you about. This is the final look. Oh my gosh.
You look so good.
Thank you. This is
gonna have the
Portia.
video?
Look how cute she is. She's going to be my au pair, and she's going to move from New Zealand to Croatia.
Hey.
And hey, who's this guy? Ready?
What are you
Oh
doing?
my God, you're so
What are you
heavy.
doing, Mum?
We're just practicing for the important interview, aren't we? Because Carlo's on the interview too. So what are you going to do?
Wait.
Well, we just did some practice. Anyway, wish us luck. We're just practicing for our big meeting.
Yes.
So,
Here we go. Cheers.
cheers.
Good luck.
Why would you like to do this?
Because it's free. Because it's a whole new experience. Because my son's been waiting years for his citizenship and his wife's and child.
Grandchild.
And I didn't have to wait anywhere near as long. And that's why I've never been on a holiday before.
Hello, listen.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Okay, and then these are my ideas because they wanted adventure ideas.
So you'll give them these?
Yeah. Yeah?
You're an internationally recognised marketing consultant, and I'm the chef of an artisan hotel.
Oh, you're a chef now.
I'm the chef at
You
Artisan
should wear.
Hotel.
You should wear your chef top.
I reckon you should wear your chef top too.
Since when are you a chef? I thought that wasn't allowed to call you a chef.
Oh,
Depends how many beers he's had.
He can be anything he likes.
What does your mum call me, a cook or a chef?
A cook
She doesn't
or
call you anything. She calls you a brother.
Oh, I mean that was fair. Okay, so these are my ideas. Honey, don't
Question her.
make me seem like I'm not
Yeah.
prepared, pal.
You're just a cook and you're going to put on a chef's outfit. I
Oh,
mean, these are things you suggest.
these are just ideas.
Oh, yeah.
They just want ideas.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of getting viewers, you've got to think of things that like.
It's not about us,
Not
it's about
us.
other people.
It's about what makes
The
good
only
TV.
way we can become celebrities if they get a hell of a lot of people watching this.
Yeah, it's good TV.
Right now, we're actually. She's probably can't say anything until if it
We can't
happens.
say
Well,
what
actually,
it
it might
is.
not happen.
No, we're not. I've just said so we're interviewing for a really exciting opportunity, but they don't know what it is.
That's not Dominic.
I can't
My
say
wife.
what.
Trying to put his arm
I
around my
can't
wife.
say what it is. But if we can talk about it, we'll talk about it. But it actually involves the whole family, which is actually
Cheers.
funnier.
A TV show, American TV show, which does filming maybe in Croatia, has contacted Brooke to be a potential part of this show, and it's a pretty decent. Like we've watched in the past, it's a pretty like known show.
We haven't just watched it. I've watched every episode of every season of every branch of the.
Yeah, I have too. It's a cool show. But randomly, the day we got our citizenship, have you even done any videos about that?
Yes.
Oh,
What
the
do you
day
mean?
we got our citizenship
I had a
yesterday,
full meltdown
and
on
then
camera.
and then like
By
after
myself.
we came back from the police station or whatever, she had an email from this company. She was like, "This must be a scam," and it was like casting producers from a TV show being like, "Hey, blah blah blah, wondering if you're interested in this," and then we've spoken to them a few times since, and we're now sitting down to have an interview with this casting producers for this thing. So there you go. Hey, look at that, all on the same day.
All from the YouTube channel. All the people that were like, what's the point of the YouTube channel? Why are you doing this? Oh, mine.
I reckon YouTube channels now I've realised are just good. I lose a phone about once every year, crack a screen, it goes in my drawer, never use it, never see it again. And then the gallery photos, any photo from a year and a half old, I don't have it. Video, photo, or memories. But she puts it on this YouTube. It's almost like a little
like a little family
weekly
home video.
Home video, yeah.
Am I part of that home video?
Yeah, and other people
You will
can
be
watch it
now.
and comment on it. So, but I don't care, mate. If you can say what they want, and then you can be like, "Oh, you don't get anyone watching." Why
Just
do you
in
get it?"
case I'm looking for
We
a
don't
wife
care, man.
out there as
It's
well.
our. What was that?
Mark's single. I'm ready to mingle. Am I
I'm
allowed
looking
to
for a
say
wife.
that?
I don't know if you know. That's sort of.
Okay, so we'll let you know how it goes.
Yes, amen.
We just finished our interview, and basically, long story short, we are selected, but as reserved. That was the casting director, and she said, yes, absolutely, we're in. As essentially reserved.
Put it this way, percentage likely it's going to come to fruition is probably quite low, but the fact is we're in backup. But the secondary part that's funny is this casting director was like, "Oh my god, actually, talking to my dad," and she says, "Hey, so you're single, recently single?" So he said, and he goes, "Yeah, I've been, divorced a few years
She was
ago."
like, actually,
she says,
I've
"We've got a
show
new."
for you. Anyway, if he ends up on a show and we guaranteed, and we're just backups out of this whole situation,
My dad might end up on his
that
own
will
reality
be
TV
our
show.
gratitude
She's
for
following up
him
with
letting
Mark.
us stay in his house.
Yeah, there
for
you go,
all this
Dad.
time. There you go.
We're living in your house, but you've got
Anyway.
your own reality TV show.
It might be happening. Right, big family dinner tonight. Yeah.
Because not everyone likes it on there.
Upstairs.
All my kids.
Look at my coffee this morning, served with a smile from my smiley chefs and other chef. Chef,
This is the crew, right?
chef, and boss. This is Dom's boss. Look at this beautiful day. It looks cloudy, but it's so hot. Whoa, look at my breakfast today. How lucky am I?
It's
Fancy.
Arancini bowl, homemade mayonnaise, a little bit of spicy salsa. For garnish, you have pickled onions, green oil, and Parmesan cheese.
Yum! I'll take it. Now I'm taking a minute to myself and getting a much needed pedicure after literally like something embarrassing like 4 months or 5 months or something. Anyway, my toes are going to be beautiful soon. So this is Hotel Osijava where I just was. I go to the spa in there to get my toes done. And it's right here on the marina in Makarska. All the boats are in. If you've ever done a South Croatia or one of those, they're all there. Oh my goodness! Whoa, Bubba!
Did this today as well.
What did he do? Oh! Stop it! So you can run and hide up there without me. I might run and hide up there without you guys. Cute, guys. Did a hoppala. Oh no, where did your shoes go? Oh no. Cute, Carlo. Say hi, I love my swing.
Hi, I love my swing.
Morning. Happy Friday. Friday's my day off, so I go and get a massage in Makarska at a place called Karma Massages, which is so good. So that was amazing. I feel great. And now I'm gonna go have breakfast with Dom at the hotel, and then Dom's sister and Carlo's cousins and nieces and nephews and her husband, they actually leave tomorrow. Sadness. So this afternoon Dom's taking them all zip lining. I don't do heights, so I absolutely will not be zip lining. I didn't think Carlo could go on, but they just said that he can. I don't know if he'll like it. He likes the idea of it, but I don't know if he'll like it. We had a bit of a long night. He had some like real bad dreams, and oh my God, he was so cute. He woke up screaming, saying, "Mummy, I'm scared." And I went into his room and he was like, "Mummy, will you ever lose me?" Anyway, so then I ended up sleeping in his bed, which meant I didn't really sleep because he like helicopters around. And then we're going to dinner at Veza, which is one of the most beautiful outdoor restaurants here tonight for their last night. So I'll definitely film some of that so you can see it. Oh my God, and then tomorrow we're going to split because my friends are here and I'm so excited to see them, and that'll be our weekend. Oh my gosh, I'm really glad I came here for breakfast this morning because it definitely would not have looked like this if I was at home. Do you want to tell them your exciting news?
I raised his salary 3 times by now.
Yeah.
3 times he asked for more money.
Standard.
The deal was 1 meal for
He
you.
asked-
What else? What else? Oh yeah, making pancakes better with Sprite and Fanta. So we have pancakes better worth of 15 euros.
Now he's complaining because I use lemonade and pancake batter, and he's like, "Man, we're losing money every day."
Yeah,
It's like 10 cents.
What's the exciting news, guys?
We're going to the game, bro.
What game are you going
Liverpool,
to?
Manchester United,
18th.
October the 18th, 2025. Be there or be square.
And they've got the fancy members tickets, so
Yeah.
they get to go in the
Package.
lounge.
Get to meet.
And that's how they're celebrating their bromance
Yeah,
and
that's right.
a wonderful first season of restaurateuring. So this, it's homemade prosciutto from Jorde's wife's family's village across the mountain. Oh my God, it is so good. There are no words that can explain how good this little bit of meaty taste. Oh, incredible. Okay, so Uncle Dom is taking the kids ziplining. I couldn't think of anything worse. It's literally my worst nightmare because I hate flight. I can't even focus. Oh my God, you could like run and jump off this thing. So that's where you like run and jump off. There's like a thing you can run down. Absolutely not happening for me ever. And Carlo, absolutely not happening, hey. The rest of them though, Adventure Kids, Unite. It's the zipline master. Whoa! You look like a fly.
Yeah, they actually had to add 2 extra ropes to these huge
What?
gonads of mine. That's right. I said strap up both of them.
Oh dear, you look like a bumblebee with that cute little yellow hat. Bzzz.
A builder. And then they're gonna go again.
Yeah, they go all the way down to the water and then they come back up again.
Carla, do you want me to run?
No,
I'll do whatever you say, Carla.
just be safe.
Run.
Nah.
No.
Oh my gosh. Bye, Daddy! Oh my gosh. We're going to our final dinner with the cousins. It's the final countdown! But it's a really pretty restaurant. Look at this pretty little spot. Oh, nice top.
Thank you.
Nice top, you know? I think we've got a booking at a bigger table, darling. Hello. Maybe just here, Baba?
Oh, yeah, here.
Where do you want to sit, sweetheart?
And it was all slimy and I cut so much.
I've ordered it. She ordered it.
Yes.
Meat plate for 2.
Oh, it is.
Just picked up our hire car. Whoop, whoop. Now we're going to split.
Yeah, why do we have a hire car?
Our
car's so
If it's
crappy.
not obvious why we had to get a hire car to go to Split.
Our Peugeot
Our
308
car's legal.
it's holding on so
It is
strong.
holding on. Your dad actually drilled the door shut.
Perfect.
Every time you go around the corner now,
The door started
the door
flying open.
flies open but you can't get it to shut.
The thing is, that car's good for like bopping around Podgora because you're not gonna, it's not really,
Oh,
probably not
dear.
road legal now.
Our whole plan was wait till we got citizenship and then we can go get a car. So we got citizenship on 22nd of February. What have we been doing
We
this
didn't
whole
realise
time?
our car was going to just fall apart so bad.
Yes, the car fell apart on its own. I had nothing
Originally,
to do with
this car was just a little like.
They
came
know.
there for holidays,
They know the whole story. Yeah. I mean, if you've watched the whole series, which you should have, if you're a true fan, because if you're up to this episode, you're a true fan. All right.
A true fan.
Yeah, a real fan. When we were actually driving just here, you called it Lamo Abroad. So, just go on. Yeah, you did. I've got it on film. If you're a true fan. Just came down to the village to say bye to everyone because we won't see them because they leave this afternoon. But like, what a day. What a day in this perfect little place that we get to call home. We get to call Podgora home. How's your job going? How do you feel?
So doing this type of job now, putting a plate down and then someone eats it, it can look quite nice. So you put it down, you're like happy with what you've done. So that goes down. It takes a few minutes, whatever to make, and then they eat it. And then there's the potential for someone to eat it and come back to you and say, "Oh, that was amazing." I mean, they can come back and say, "Oh, that was crap." But then if everyone else said it was pretty amazing, you're just like, bugger that guy. There's like a thing you get out of doing it. Whereas doing aircon,
Which is what you used to do.
Yeah, doing air conditioning or any trade, I guess. When you're installing that aircon, the client already expects the room to be cold and you're installing someone else's product. So the only thing that can happen is it can go wrong. You can install it and it cools the room down.
They're not like, oh my God, this is the best air conditioning unit I've ever had anywhere in the
This was as cold as the room I went into last week, and that was a really cold room. This is one of the coldest rooms I've been in. And thanks to you. No, because it would be like Dakin's fault that it was cold, not mine. Whereas now, they can be like, that's the goddamn best French toast I've had anywhere.
And also, he is getting the most incredible reviews. Someone this morning came in and said that it's the best breakfast he's had anywhere in the world.
No, he actually said it's the best French toast at any hotel he's ever stayed at.
That is a big comment. And I feel like the people that stay, because it's like a boutique hotel and it's out of town, it's people who are like, they want something different and they want something special, or they're probably used to having something different and special and a little bit more luxurious than just kind of anywhere, you know?
I'm doing it. Anyway, all right,
So proud of you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
At this traffic coming from Split. So we're on the other side of Makarska now and it's still banked up.
I guess this is Saturday,
It's a
middle of July.
Saturday,
This is just people
middle of
coming
July.
from holidays.
Yeah. There's only one road in, one road out if you want to go on the coast road. Otherwise you have to go up and around the mountain and back down, which is a lovely view. But
Yeah, no one really does that.
nah, look at this mountain. So we're about to go to Split. We come up the coast road and then we go through a massive tunnel in this mountain. And every single time we see it, we're like, whoa, look at this mountain. Amazing. Here's the tunnel.
Yes.
Woo! I adore you.
We can either build a house or get
Whoa, look at that big cruise ship.
We got options. We got options. One or the other though.
I don't feel like getting a boat is the option for me.
Oh look, there's another truck.
So my friends have signed waivers to agree to be in this. But yay! If you'd watched, you would know I'd been talking about you all week. Is there anything you'd like to say?
I love Croatia, and I too, like Brooke, I'm going to sell my business and pack everything up and be successful and move to Croatia and just live this beautiful life.
Excellent. It's YouTube official, so now you have to. Stephen, do you have anything to say about that? Jubilee! Da, da, da. And what's your favourite thing about Croatia? What would you say to people watching the channel that would like to come? What's your best tip? I should have given you warning. Okay, we'll come back to you.
I'd say that the people are, I'd say probably the friendliest that I've been in Europe.
Alright, this is clearly a lie.
Anyone watching this is like, nah. Also, by the way, I'm currently going viral, so just hold up on that. I'm going viral not using anything I've ever learned about going viral on social media.
I was included in the conversation about her going viral, so you can actually subscribe to my channel for half the price, and I'll let you know why.
There you
Brooke
go.
has a really bad chest infection that's gone viral. Is there anything that's going viral around our house? Nothing else is going. It could be bacterial. It's either
At
viral
least you
or
said
bacterial.
chest.
Yeah.
At least you said
I think
chest.
the people have been friendly, and it's the most beautiful scenery I've seen in all of Europe.
That's true. And Stephen works in the hotel industry, and if anyone knows, Stephen knows.
Yeah, most beautiful scenery in terms of anywhere we've been in Europe, and we've seen some pretty cool places.
That's really lovely.
Croatia is so scenic. I've actually been so blown away by how like scenic and beautiful Croatia is. Like
It's pretty.
The pace that people live at, everyone's very like nonchalant. Everyone's very like.
It is nonchalant.
Nobody smiles, but I'm also like not mad about it.
They're too nonchalant to smile.
Correct. They're just like, eh.
It's a nice place to slow down because no one's trying to
This
hurry.
has actually been the first holiday in a very long time where I've actually been able to like detach and actually like enjoy
that's
it.
nice. That is a really good
And I
review.
owe it all to Croatia.
There you go. And us, because you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for
We
us.
actually planned the entire trip around this very quick moment.
Thank you. Dom's making us earn our meal. We have been walking for about 4 hours. We have been walking for a month. At least I'm actually warm.
We came all the way split and I took you away from the waterfront.
Yeah. It's the perfect place to feed your soul. Oh, there's some pictures of the water just on this side.
That's the view of the water.
Hello. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Please, if you did enjoy it, even if you didn't enjoy it, please comment below, even if it's just an emoji. It really helps us with the algorithm and growing the channel, and also getting to learn more of what you're interested in, what you like from these episodes, what you want to see more of, and we really, really appreciate your support. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao!